Welcome to YourForSaint.com's Medical Corner. I'm Erin Wolf. Right now we're joined by Dr. Dan Michaels of the Reconstructive Foot and Ankle Institute, and he is our specialist on foot and ankle conditions. Nice to have you with us, Dr. Michaels.
Thank you, Erin.
We first want to start off with, what are ingrown toenails?
Well, ingrown toenails are simply when the toenail grows into the toe, and it acts as a foreign body and creates an infection. A lot of times children get this, or adults get it after trauma. They're mainly caused by traumatizing the base of the nail, or the matrix, or the root. And wherever you have root, you have toenail growing out from that point. So if you drop something on your toe, it's going to squish the root over to the side of the toe, and your toenail is going to grow down on the side and into the skin. And so your body is going to try to fight off that toenail by creating redness, pus, and infection, and inflammatory response. It's trying to eat the toenail. And it's, your toenail's acting like a foreign body, so you have to get the toenail out. And oftentimes people prescribe antibiotics for this, and that really doesn't work. The best thing is to have a procedure done to remove the ingrown toenail.
All right, and besides that procedure, what else can you do to treat someone who has an ingrown toenail? Well,
the treatments for that, like I said, are antibiotics, and you can do that if there's a really bad infection to begin with. Oftentimes, though, that's not necessarily necessary, and it could be overutilization of antibiotics. The best thing, since the toenail is acting like a foreign body, is to remove that part of the toenail that's growing into the skin and kill the root of the toenail in that section of the toenail. So you want to take out a little sliver of toenail on the side of the toe. But this is a painless procedure because we anesthetize the toe before we do it, okay? And that part hurts a little bit, but after that there's really no pain at all with this because, for example, children that have this done are out playing soccer the next day. So there's very little pain associated with this. Really the only thing is that initial little shot that we have to do so you don't feel anything. After that, it's a matter of just removing the ingrown toenail portion, applying a chemical, or using a laser to kill the root of the toenail that has moved over to that side of the toe that's causing this. If you just remove the ingrown toenail and didn't affect the root of the toenail, then it would just grow back. So you have to solve the problem, and you want to solve it right the first time, and that's what we do. So we do this procedure, and we put a small little chemical on there, or use a laser to kill the root, which creates a little bit of a small wound underneath the skin, and therefore you have to do dressing changes on this daily. We have a kit at the Institute where you just use this kit. It has everything you need, and you do a daily dressing change for about a week and a half, and then you're healed, and that takes pretty much care of the ingrown toenail problem for you on that toe, on that side of the toe, for the rest of your life. Now you can get ingrown toenails on other toes and other sides, but usually that's a permanent fix for that toe on that side of the toe.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Michaels. And again, that was Dr. Dan Michaels of the Reconstructive Foot and Ankle Institute. And don't forget, you can ask your specialist questions on foot and ankle conditions only here on YourForSaint.com.